Welcome to Negan's 12 Days of Christmas.
Book 2, The Dinosaur That Pooped Christmas. Complete with special effects. Okay. From high in the sky, Santa looked down below to houses all cozy and covered in snow, where snoozers were snoozing, tucked up in their beds, while dreaming the most festive dreams in their heads. But one boy named Danny was greedy, you see, at least 10 times greedier than good boys should be. He lay wide awake on his mountain of toys, which stood even taller than most girls and boys. But that wasn't enough. Danny still wanted more. He wanted much more than his toy box could store. So Big Sanny C said, "I'll leave him a present. But this year his present might just be unpleasant." Danny heard such a clatter, his heart skipped a thump. 'Twas the clomping of hooves going clippity-clump. He bounced out of bed and threw on some clothes and crept down the stairs on his tippy-tiptoes. There under the tree were gifts big and small, and a gigantic egg placed in front of them all. "Santa brought me an egg?" "An egg?" Danny said. Then out with a crack popped a dinosaur's head. It wasted no time on that cold Christmas morning and started to eat everything without warning. It swallowed the stockings and Christmas cards too, the red fairy lights, then the green and the blue. There wasn't a single thing Danny could do except sit there and watch the dinosaur chew. It chewed and it munched and it crunched on Kris Kringle, the reindeer, the sleigh bells, and all things that jingle. But it didn't stop there. There were more things to gobble, much more than the small shiny baubles that bobble. It ate up the cat and the dog and the fish. And from the dishwasher it downed every dish, the tables, the chairs, the walls, and the doors. Now nothing was safe, not even the floors. Now, reader, beware, and the next part is scary. And if you read on, you might need new underweary. Knitting some socks was Danny's sweet gran, who had no idea of the dinosaur's plan. It slurped her right up when the socks she was knitting, along with the couch where she always liked sitting. Then it ate Danny's mom and she was gone in one bite, and the dino was now double Danny's dad's height. So with no point in him to even trying to fight, he leapt in its mouth, wishing all a good night. Now nothing was left. All Danny could see was a fat dinosaur where his home used to be. But it wasn't the house or the presents he missed. Without family, Christmas just doesn't exist. With the feeling of guilt in the dinosaur's gut, it brewed a plan involving its butt. It knew there was only one thing it could do to make Christmas right. It needed to poo! It pooped out the turkey and the toys from its belly, and even the tinsel that was now brown and smelly. It pooped all the presents and pieces of puzzles. It pooped out the things it had previously guzzled. And then Father Christmas yelled, "Out of the way!" as he flew from the dinosaur's butt on his sleigh. The dinosaur finally gave one huge push, and pooped out Danny's parents in one massive whoosh. Last to plop out was Gran with her knitting, still sat on the couch where she always liked sitting. "Merry Christmas," said Dan to his whole family as they washed off the presents and put up the tree. And the greedy young kid who you saw just before promised next Christmas he'd not ask for more. And the dinosaur promised he'd keep his mouth shut, as you would if Christmas came out of your butt.
What?
The end.
I'm doing a little truck now.